So I want to close the day, and for that purpose, I'm going to share my screen. I think we had an amazing first day at the open source days here. Lots of great presentation. And for those of you who remain on the line, I'd like to ask you for a few questions about your your day and how it went by the way of a poll. So let me get that up in a second. And here's our first day. So I would like to ask you, for those who attended some or all of our presentation here, including this last one of the day, what were your thoughts? And so, as you may have seen, for those of you who were there in the morning, you can contribute to this poll so we can record your information. We'll have two questions. It won't take long. The first one is about what did you like about the first day at Open Source Day? And the second one will be about what can be improved. So we start with the positive, the element of the day that you appreciated most. If you want to get in and go to the on your phone or on your web browser to the address at the top there, pollev.com/ASWF, and enter your comments. You'll be able to enter your own or vote for the comments of others. There are things we're trying to do at the foundation that we believe very much into. You've seen a glimpse of that in all the presentations today, but at the same time, we want to make sure that it does gel with what you're looking for when you come into an event like this, and to see what it is that you have. Any comment on any particular session that you liked, or particular element of a session that you liked, is what we're looking for in terms of specific here, if you don't mind sharing. And as you put all your positive things here, you can also start thinking about the constructive feedback that you'll have a chance to do on the next slide, on the next poll. I think there was a wide range of projects in the day. And that's good. Oh, there's a new one, which is a contribution to question number 3. Good enough. So thank you for that. And now, as important, perhaps even more, what could have been improved in our first day of Open Source Days for the future? If you have any comments here in terms of things you would like to see improved, things you have seen in other such online conferences out there that you thought was great that we should implement here, any thought along those lines, we are very open to your comments. Perhaps it's perfect and there is nothing to improve, in which case we will stay the course. Don't be shy. Nobody will be offended. We're looking to. Okay, there we go. Yes, we miss the real world. I would vote for that, certainly. I think for the future, when the pandemic is over enough that we can meet in person, we will probably, or that's nearly a certainty, that we will continue to have hybrid events. that will have an online part to it for those who cannot attend, and a physical part to it for those who can be together in one place. So that that we're keeping on the back of our mind for future conference. And then on the top there, it would be great to have a set of links to follow directly from the description of each event. Easier to follow up later on. Links, so I suppose if I don't know if the person who wrote that comment, if you can raise your hand and we could upgrade you to live here, perhaps, so that you can tell us live with your what you're visualizing there. I don't know if we can do that, Rachel. Open Hack Day sessions. That's good. It requires your employer to give you a day off to attend. Understood. Maybe we need to create one of those how to convince your employer to let you go for the day for the benefit of joining a session. That makes sense. Okay, so there are sometimes some Zoom app limitation. It's good to know. We have options that we've considered. The give and take of having a session like this on a pure Zoom session as opposed to a Zoom webinar as we've used here. When you get to a certain size, the Zoom meetings get difficult to manage for the purpose of muting and having distractions in the meetings. But that's something that we may want to consider for the future in terms of getting back to a more interactive event. So if there is no other comments coming in, I want to thank you for that. We captured them here, your comments, and thank you very much for being with us today. Tomorrow, we have another great day. We start in the morning with this morning in our panel, we focused on open source at large outside other projects, outside of our industry, open source projects to sort of open our mind. Tomorrow morning, we're focusing on the benefits of being in the Academy Software Foundation and some of the various tools that are here and the testimonial essentially from a number of our existing users. And we're following with ACES and a in-house production renderer session with Stefan Werner and Open VDB Material X, DI working group, and the assets working group at the end. We are very much looking forward to see you then. See you tomorrow at day 2. Thank you very much for attending with us. Open Source Day, first day. Thank you. All right.